Well, hello everybody and welcome. This is the first canoe trip of the season. I'm not sure if I've been pushing the edges a little bit lately, but I saw a 24-hour window where it wasn't supposed to be raining again, and the wind was supposed to be down. So I thought, well, this is a time to come out and do the first trip in the canoe up to the little grandparent cabin. It hasn't been used much this winter for sure, and I haven't been up here since, it might even be before Christmas, but it's certainly quite a long time ago. The fire pit's overgrown and the little cabin's kind of grubby, needs to be cleaned out, aired out, and this is the day for it. So come along, we're going to have an overnight, have hopefully a fire and a cleaned out fire pit, cook a hamburger on the grill, and just enjoy being out here. Oh, well, that went well. Yeah, it's pretty quiet out here this time of year, and it suits me just fine. So I'm just going to take my time paddling. It's my first paddling. Don't want to be hurting any shoulders. Just want to go home in one piece, having had a good time. So carry on and enjoy this little paddle. I see it. It's still there. There she is. It's waiting patiently for someone to come and tidy up. Well, here she is. I don't know if some of you saw I think one of the last times I came up here, and I had to fight with this Murphy bed to get it down. It was just bizarre. Anyway, looks like my family were here, and they've changed the mattress, so I've got the lighter mattress on here now, and they've left it down. I think I can get it up and down with this light mattress, but I'm glad it's down, so I know I'm going to sleep tonight. So yeah, I'm just going to unpack, and then I'm going to heat up some soup. Well, I should be able to do some work after I get a bowl of this hearty looking chowder in me. Yeah, there's a little bit of all kinds of things, some clams and calamari and some shrimp and, oh, I don't know, whatever. Let's see, little bits were left in a couple of bags in the freezer. So added some potatoes. Oh, it looks good. Some bacon. So I'm just going to enjoy this, and then going to go down and have a look at that fire pit and see if I can't resurrect it, and might have to rebuild it a bit, but anyway, it's all right. It's a gorgeous afternoon now, and I'm just going to enjoy sitting here in the sun and then working down by the lake. Such a treat. Okay, that feels better after a great lunch. So this is what I need to clean up and look at rebuilding. All right, I'm going to get at it. I'm getting there. I want this to be a cooking fire, and it was pretty good last year, but you know, it's been used and it's also burned scraps, so it's now time to rebuild it. Get some different rocks. That's not bad. It's not perfect. Okay. There. There, and I found this nice big one, 2 small ones for, yeah, just putting pots or what on. That should work quite well, I think. Great afternoon. And I think maybe after I do this, maybe we'll try I did bring my fishing line, and we'll go see if just for fun. It's a bit early. Water's, you know, really cold. I think the fish are maybe down deep, but I don't know. Never hurts to try. Hang on. Oh, it got off. It came to the surface. I just wasn't prepared at all. talking to the camera. Okay, well, we'll try it again. The bait's still on. You got to try one last cast. I put some nice bark on the fire, so that'll make some nice coals for cooking on. Now I've burned up all those bits of leftover lumber, and yeah, so now we've got some really going to have some really beautiful coals. So we'll just try this one more time. All right, put the lettuce on from our little greenhouse. I put a couple of bits of cucumber and a couple of pieces of tomato. I'll just eat the rest. And I think that's just about going to do it. Look at that. I'm going to give it my best shot. Bon appetit, as they say. That's good. So, yeah, I'm probably going to go in, read my book, settle into bed. And do you remember last time? I think, yeah, it was last time. I said I got cold feet. Well, I brought my Nalgene bottle. And I'm going to boil some water and I'm going to put it in the Nalgene and stick it in my wool sock. And I know that. But thanks for reminding me. Like, I just completely didn't think about it last time because I wasn't cold when I went to bed. And I'm not cold now. So I'm just going to take that little Nalgene full of hot water and I'm going to cuddle up with it after a while, but not quite yet. Well, I'm cozied up right beside the heater. I've still got my jacket on because I've just turned the heater up higher. I've got my light so I can read for a while. And yeah, it's getting darker. It's a little ways to go yet, but I think it's after 8 o'clock. I've had a full day, lots of fresh air, good food, some exercise. Yes, the perfect way to spend a day. So I'm just going to get a little bit further into this book. And then I'm going to heat my water for my Nalgene. And I'm going to put it in my bed very soon. So it's warmed up my bed before I actually climb in. So, all right. And I'll see you in the morning. So, good night. That should do it. Okay, warm feet. Well, good morning. I had a marvelous sleep last night and it was so quiet. It's really quiet here. There was no moon visible, but lots of stars. And it was warm. I had that Nalgene bottle in with me, moved it around in the bed. I wasn't cold at all and my feet were very, very happy and warm. So there you go. So I've just made this very quick but tasty breakfast, which I'm just going to get into. And then we've got a little bit of time this morning before I have to pack up and sadly leave. But anyway, one night's better than no nights, right? So yeah, it was great. I love sleeping up here, especially when there was probably a few people on the lake, but I don't think there was even 3 or 4 cabins that had people in them. So it was incredibly quiet. It's the the winter people that are here, and they're not generally midweek here for a party. So it was great. So I'm just going to eat this French toast and some bacon and syrup. Pretty simple, but pretty tasty. Wow, what a beautiful morning is this. It's not going to get any better than this for the middle of April. It's a bit cool. I should maybe have brought my jacket, but the sun's on me. So I'm going to try a couple more casts and just sit here and enjoy this before I have to pack up. So yeah, this is a grasp of the moment. I have a strong sense that the fish are going to be victorious once again, but that's okay. It's just something to do while I sit here and admire the scenery. And if I get to have a fish to cook up before I leave, well, that'd be okay too, or I could take it home to Bob. Now, that's an idea too. But I won't get too far ahead of myself. A long way from taking a fish home. All right, let's set up and see what we can do here. I got one. Look at this beauty. This is awesome. This is a beautiful little trout. I couldn't turn the camera on because I was just sitting on the deck. I was just sitting down on the deck, and I couldn't get up and bring the fish in too. So yeah, it's just a gorgeous little trout. So I'm going to be really happy to take this fish home and share it with Bob for dinner tonight. So yeah, it's the first one of 2026. I didn't do very well last year for whatever reason, but anyway, this is just perfect. I'm very, very grateful to have this, and yes, see, it's a cutthroat trout. So awesome. I'm going to clean it up and clean myself up and say that was a good day's fishing. Wow, how unexpected was that? Super. Well, this has been a really super overnight. The weather's been totally cooperative, and yeah, that's always something to be really happy and grateful for. Catching that fish this morning was just icing on the cake. There's so many swallows out, and so it's sure a sign of spring. They're just dipping. They're the greenback ones, and then there's some of the rusty mud swallows, we call them. Barn swallows. Anyway, it's been absolutely wonderful, and I can have a nice paddle back down the lake to the car, and hopefully a good trip home. And Bob's going to be really pleasantly surprised to be that we're going to be making an addition to dinner with that gorgeous trout. So I'll see you back at the car. You can come and help me load. I'm going to need help soon. Well, I'm glad we got that done. Yes, when I was going to load this at home before coming away, Bob said, "Oh, I'll help you." I said, "Well, how about you come along and watch and stand by?" Because I haven't done this since last fall. And, you know, I was hoping I could manage it again. So it looks like I've got maybe another season or two left in the old girl. Thank goodness this canoe only weighs 34 pounds. And I'm not lifting the whole weight most of the time. It's about leverage and technique. Anyway, I'm going to tie her down and then it'll be time to go. Thanks again for coming. It's just wonderful having you come along. All right, till next time, live life fully, and I'll see you on the next one.